Well, thank you for asking. And I say thank you because at first the comment came in probably a little rude, saying, "What are you?" But when I asked for more clarification, you did come back, and this sounds like a real question. Actually, what's your gender is a question I received probably more times in the past few days than I've ever gotten in 3 years on this platform. I don't know where it's coming from lately, but I don't mind. Because I don't think it's weird to be asking people what their gender is, you know? That's a normal thing, and you should probably be doing that more. Don't worry, I'll tell you. I just want to talk about it first. The weird thing is I don't necessarily even, consider myself androgynous, but maybe I am? I mean, looking at this shot right now, you're right, I am a very pretty man. And 3 years ago when I started this account, I've definitely gotten more open about my femininity because I wear makeup. I got into nails finally, wearing actual press-ons that are longer than my nail. And to answer your question, I identify as non-binary. If you go to my profile, you'll see my pronouns are he, they. Technically though, more like they, them. I leave he in my profile mainly because I don't care if somebody calls me a he. It doesn't make me dysphoric and I don't mind. That's not the same for everybody. Don't go around invalidating people's pronouns. But for me, I was raised as a cis identifying man for my entire life, and only when I was 30 did I discover, wait, I might be non-binary. So I acknowledge that I am seen to most people as a man, and I don't want to necessarily fight them on that because in my head, like I said, I don't feel very androgynous. I think it came off pretty obvious, but you didn't know, and I appreciate that. Long story short though, I definitely don't identify really with any gender, but I'm not necessarily a gender. I do, however, think of myself as just JeGaysus, and I've said that before because it's kind of true. But I do like playing with expression, so for that reason, I consider myself like maybe a demi-boy is a better word for me, a demi-boy. Again, it's just part of the journey because I don't necessarily choose pronouns for that reason. It doesn't bother me when you say man, he, they. She is fine even. The reason why I put he, they is because I don't want to start a fight. I know this sounds so dumb, and power to everyone out there who's fighting that war every day, but because I don't care. I don't put it up just because my profile is already controversial and we are already fighting about basic human rights for trans people. In addition to me trying to deconstruct Christian supremacy and religion and educate and have bigger conversations on the side. I don't want to also be being watching people go back and forth correcting my pronouns, being like, excuse me, this creator uses they. Excuse me, this creator uses they. Actually, they're a demi, I don't have the time. So for that reason, I just left it at he, they. Even though on my other profiles, my backups, it does say they, them. Remember, gender is a journey. We don't really always have the answers and might be different day to day. So sexuality, how I found out that I am gray, asexual, phrase sexual, non-binary, demi-boy with fabulous hair.